What are you watching?
Welcome to the show. Hey, Laney, how are you? Hey, Jerry, nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Argus Hamilton's Comedy Store tonight. We're broadcasting from the Comedy Store here in Los Angeles. Everybody's excited in town right now. The Los Angeles Times reported today that the ice raids began this morning. Everybody's going to 7-Eleven expecting a free Slurpee. The Hollywood Reporter revealed today that the new James Bond movie is going to be interesting. In the movie, James Bond retires briefly, and while he's retired, a woman comes in to become the new 007. A woman 007. But due to the gender pay gap, she'll be known as 005.16. And more interestingly, she's a lesbian in the show, so the womanizing continues. But kind of a sweet story out of Ohio. On Friday, a 100-year-old man in Columbus married a 103-year-old woman. Nice. He'd always been into older women, and she was the only one left. Now, this one, everybody was talking about this on Facebook yesterday. Florida officials warned people in Florida not to flush their drugs down the toilet because it was creating meth gators. I can't make it up. But Los Angeles had the same problem in the late 80s with crocodiles. Now, I read something interesting yesterday. The average human walks 900 miles a year and drinks 22 gallons of beer. So the average human averages 41 miles per gallon. Not bad. Now, a lot of you knew about the power outage in Midtown Manhattan on Saturday. Amazing. 200,000 New Yorkers suffered a blackout. They still won't admit they're alcoholics. The power company today said that the blackout on Saturday was due to a flaming transformer. I thought they shut that place down. Not only were Broadway plays delayed, but Jennifer Lopez had to stop her live concert because the computer that sings for her lost power. Show business can be vicious. Meanwhile, Hurricane Barry, or Tropical Storm Barry, has everybody in New Orleans on a hot new diet. Swim fast. I'm watching the Tour de France this weekend, and it always puzzles me. When I'm watching the Tour de France, I never know which cyclists are on steroids and which ones are the control group. Meanwhile, police in Hong Kong pepper sprayed thousands of protesters today. And it's not the first time Chinese was overseasoned. I like that one too. Now to my favorite guy. My favorite guy, R. Kelly, arrested again on Thursday in Chicago while walking his dog. Kelly was arrested on 12 counts of sex trafficking, and his dog was arrested for public urination. But don't blame the dog, it didn't do it. The funny thing right now is these were federal agents that arrested R. Kelly, and they flew him to New York. And right now, this is the absolute truth, R. Kelly is in the same jail as Jeffrey Epstein and El Chapo. So have you got that? Jeffrey Epstein, money. R. Kelly, sex. El Chapo, cocaine. The only thing the jail needs now is a Hollywood sign. This Jeffrey Epstein was just begging to be caught for 15 years, transporting these underage women all over the world. The name of his private plane, I could never make this up, the Lolita Express. That's the stupidest thing I've heard since my personalized license plate in the early 80s read, I'm drunk. But the problem that this Jeffrey Epstein poses to the political class is how much dirt he has on the most powerful Democrats in the country, because he flew them all over the place for God knows what reasons. I mean, this may account for Hillary Clinton, who today issued a statement expressing her profound sadness over Epstein's upcoming suicide. Because you just know Bill Clinton has to be terrified that Epstein's going to throw him under the school bus. Yep. I don't know if you heard this news. I sure saw it. Caltech astronomers, okay, on Saturday reported that a 2,700 megaton asteroid is heading toward the Earth and could collide with us the first week of October. You know, it would destroy all life on this planet. You know, and it just confirms the Trump administration's foundational belief that it's doing the Lord's work. President Trump inaugurated a brand new presidential tradition today. Did you see it? After the Border Control Band played the Star-Spangled Banner, Trump threw out the first illegal alien. I don't know if you saw this, but he's been in a huge Twitter war with the squad of 4 congresswomen that are Democrats. And the 4 young congresswomen who were insulted by Trump held a press conference yesterday to protest being called all those terrible names by a sexist, racist, homophobic Nazi. I'll let the irony catch up with you. It's just tit for tat. Anyway. Well, the campaign's finally heating up. You know, the Democratic candidates aren't getting any attention with all this stuff going on. I swear to God, this is true. Joe Biden yesterday challenged President Trump to a push-up contest. And then today, Bernie Sanders challenged Trump to a 1-mile race. Of course, you know what's next. Elizabeth Warren is going to challenge him to an arrowhead carving contest. Well, they have no business issuing athletic challenges at their age. The best athlete in this group would be the first one to shout, "Bingo!" We got a great show tonight with Kevin Nealon and Kate Quiggley. We're a great crowd. Thank you all. Great audience. Fantastic.